YouTube! Clan list, man list, ban list, ram list, Team Samurai X1 list. It's the OCG ban list. And for context, for those of you who are vaguely in the vicinity of the metagame, this is what it looks like over there. They got Cool Toon as the best deck, which is, I believe, the best deck also in Genesis. Yesterday's gameplay. Today. Sorry, I'm going to stop doing that. So we got Cool Toon is doing really well over here, and Mitsurugi, which I think Mitsu specifically is untouched. It might have like some consistency hits, but I do believe it's got pretty much its full engine. Elf Notes, Striker, Branded, it's really diverse over there. Like really, really diverse. So I mean, you can kind of just play whatever. So what are OCG players hoping for? I mean, I would assume some sort of Cool Toon hit, because this deck looks ultra consistent. You got all your starters at 3, it looks like, and some of the junk support as well, just because it searches tuners, which is the entire deck. Mitsurugi looks like untouched. We got pre-prep at 1, 3 Habibis, 3 prayers, Saji. I mean, you've got everything you want. This is pure Mitsu. What is that guy? Is that the Archfiend ritual or something? I think it's an Archfiend card, isn't it? But yeah, so it's a new demise. I think it's what, generic like ritual searcher or something. It's a ritual verte. It copies the ritual from deck. I see. Okay. All right. Well, they better address those. What do we have? We got Spright. Spright is so heckin' back, baby. Pew Pew. Thunderboy starter is at 3 now. So I think they stuck to the meme for too long. You know, they put all the Spright cards at 2 forever. So I guess they just wanted you to enjoy that type of haha that they created for themselves. I don't understand why Dragoon went to 1. I think it was an extravagance hit. I believe. And we're talking like years ago. Years ago. People were playing like a Goon Turbo like stun control deck type of thing. It was banned before. No, it was at 1. I mean, it was probably banned, but I'm talking about 1. Like, it was at 1. It went from banned to 1. But I think it was specifically because of Extrav is why it was limited. Because there's no difference between 1 Dragoon and 3 Dragoons, right? Unless, you know, I don't know. Like, is there? Maybe there is. I don't know, but probably, I think I vaguely remember something like that occurring. But I could be making that up. Diabell to 2. OCG logic. Yeah, maybe it's just OCG logic. 1 to 2. I guess this is to push some new cards. Like the Dark Magician stuff, kind of, right? So I guess they just want you to play some DM cards, you know? Get into the Dark Magician of Chaos. Search Gaze. You can go into Dragoon. Just generic, like, starter that way is pretty good. Now, this is interesting. So, Zoodiac Ratpier going to 2 doesn't really do anything, I feel. It just gives you an extra guy. But the biggest, like, jump is 3 cards. Because 1 Ratpier then becomes 2 level 4s, which is a rank 4. So, I don't know if, like, that matters. Maybe it'll do something. Like, having an extra body... I guess you get a Dryden on top of whatever you're doing, but... yeah. 2 Ratpiers is a rank 4. Well, it's not an extra rank 4 that you would already do, right? It's like, well, you go Ratpier, dump Ram. That's what he does, right? It's a Foolish Burial on summon. Yeah. You go normal summon Ratpier, dump Ram, Chakanine, or make a random Zoo, then Chakanine, detach, activate the effect, summon a Ratpier from the deck, Chakanine, bring back Ram, make Dryden pop the Ram, bring back the Ratpier. That's a rank 4. And then you also get the Dryden, but you've used the effect, so you have to put 2 other fodder Zoodiacs on top of it. I guess that is relevant, but I don't think having a rank 4 is going to make Zoo meta. Although, to be fair, this is now a Tearlaments starter. Because the combo I just described lets you go into a Bujinki Kagasuchi, which mills 5 cards. So, that's a Tearlament buff, if you think about it. Spright Blue going from 1 to 2. Awesome. The rank 4 search is duo drive. Oh, great. Awesome. yeah, okay. Zodiac Ratpier. Let's go. Rhino Heart back to 2. What's the ratios over there on Tearlaments? I think they're all limited. And in TCG, they've banned Merly. Konami, don't do this, okay? Don't do this. Don't do this, Konami. Alright? Don't do this. If I was to buff Tearlaments, what would I do? Consistency with Rhino is nice, but I guess you have Seamare. Merly's only banned in Master Duel. Master Duel banned Merly and Pearl of Rhino. Do they have Pearl of Rhino? I think TCG has like 3 Pearl of Rhino, doesn't it? Just no Kit Colossus? TCG has 0 Kit. Yeah, so TCG has a lot of consistency, but no Kit Colossus, which I suppose is consistency if you think about it. But Master Duel is the only format with Kit Colossus. Oh, she's banned in OCG? Well, this is irrelevant. Who cares about Rhino Heart going to 2? Give it... like, just bring back Kit. Like no one cares about 2 Rhino versus 1, you know? Totally Awesome going to 2. This is one of those cards where it's like okay at 1. I feel. I mean, it's really strong. Like Totally Awesome is one of the best like boss monsters ever made. But this is not once per turn, and making multiples of these is like really unfair. Like genuinely really unfair. Master Duel has Elf. Yeah, but the thing is with Elf, like 1 and 2 isn't that different. It's just like when you get like the extra negate as well on top of it, without Elf, is what makes it really I mean, obviously both are good, but yeah, I just think this is such a not good card at more than like there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards fall into this category of limited to 1 is fair that don't seem that way, right? Like so, Totally Awesome I think is fine at 1, but if it's at 3, it's like okay, you're kind of doing something stupid. Right? Well, like, what's like the best example of that? It's like Trishula, Cyframe Omega, Saryuja. These are all cards where limited to 1 is like completely fine. Like, those cards are okay, right? There's nothing crazy about them. They're good cards, they're strong. But when you start doing those, making those cards in multiples, it's like really bad, right? Like, that's genuinely toxic. Apollosa? No. Can you even summon to Apollosa? Wait, is that possible? Wait, doesn't it say you can only control 1? I feel like I'm gaslighting myself. You can only control... See, I knew that was a thing, because like, wait a second, why were we never making 8 negates turn 1? Yeah, it's because, you know, it literally says you can only control 1. Yeah, maybe that's what they need to add to Totally Awesome. Can I ban that guy? Like, where are you? Who's that Apple? Who's that? I want to ban that guy. Oh my, I got gaslit into thinking you could make 8 negates. Metamorphosis to 2. I don't know if anyone's going to take advantage of this. I mean, this is a GOAT card that came back 15 years later. Has anyone done anything with it? I don't know. I've never read Appo's text. Yeah, well, who has, I guess. Reincarnation back to 2. Oh, yippity yay. All right, this is where the good stuff happens. Here we go. The ban list is going to be saved. Why are they hitting Tenpai? Is Tenpai good? They had 2 Kaimen? Dragon Maids just cannot have anything, huh? Dragon Maid nerf right there. Okay, so... Wait a minute. Isn't Vanquish Soul just, like, not a deck? I mean, it's fine. I think they just want you to buy new cards. That's all I'm really getting here. 38 Cool Tune and we're hitting Vanquish Soul. Like, this is the most obvious buy our new cards shit I've ever seen, right? I also just hate the idea. Okay, so obviously divisive discussion, but, you know, when it comes to, what's the word? Interactive hand traps that play on each other's turn. If you agree that they are healthy and a good game design direction for Yu-Gi-Oh!, these are not the cards you should be hitting, okay? Like, don't hit Holisu. Don't hit Izuna. Don't hit Faimena, right? It's just like, why are we taking 2 steps forward with game design and then taking 1 step, or I guess 2 steps backwards, 1 step forward, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the problem is, like, if you like that gameplay and you are clearly, from Konami's perspective, they're designing decks to try and be more simultaneous in their approach to a game. It's like, why are you then hitting them? Like, I just... It doesn't make any sense to me. This is literally just buy the new product, hit. Draw to 1. I think it's 2 copies in Master Duel, and in TCG draw is at 3 still. I believe it's at 3 in TCG. So it's also at 2 now in TCG. Okay. Well, closer to 0, so that's always good. March Hare to 1. Hey, well, listen. In terms of buy our new cards, I'm okay with this one being the one they ban. Okay, Konami want to tell me to buy their new cards? Okay, fine. You know, let's move away from Malice. I'm okay with that. Secret Village. What is the difference between 3 and 1? Like, were people just natty playing 3 copies because they're just gonna draw it? Like I assume 1 copy is, I mean, you just search it, right? Like, some deck is just doing a combo that searches it. But I assume they're dropping 2 because the only logical reason for it, I feel, is like, if people were just straight up I'm just gonna draw it. Like, just hard draw it. I'm gonna put 3 copies in my Spellcaster deck. How do you search it? I don't know. Like, there's plenty of field spell searchers in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ancient Fairy, Majesty Maiden. Like, there's a ton of stuff that does it. There's a new terraforming as well. Yeah, that's true. So I'm not sure if there's like a specific interaction this is being limited for, but, you know. Mitsurugi Prayers to... Ooh, that's pretty big. Big Mitsu hits. Mitsurugi doing really well in OCG as a pure deck, so I think this kind of encourages you to play it as an engine. Yeah, I mean, you could just play 3 Habakiri, Prayers, pre-prep. Like, you definitely don't play pure anymore, I don't think, but it's a good engine still. So, Rahu to 1. That's a good hit, I think. I think Rahu to 1 is fair. Rahu. Why 1? Just ban it. Like, what? Why? Just ban it. Like, what do you mean? I don't know, dude. I've always thought that hitting Dracotail is an interesting discussion, right? So, obviously, I'm very, very pro go second assistance and stuff, right? So, I would never encourage Ketu being hit at all. I think Ketu should always be at 3. I think it's a very, very healthy card. But there are lots of options to hit Dracotail. You can just hit straight up names. You can hit, like, Lucius to 1. You could hit Malulu to 1. The big ones are, like, Arthalion. Is, like, 2 is basically negligible, pretty much. But if you limit Arthalion, that's a big hit. That's a really big hit. You end up having to do, like, weird things where, like, you really are encouraged to link it off turn 1. And then, like, cycle it back with a trap, then remake it with Phimena. So you're kind of encouraged, so it, like, doesn't kill the deck, but, like, you do put yourself in weird, vulnerable situations like that. Obviously, hit Phimena is something people say, but I've already talked about my take on that with the context of Holy Su. So, you know, I don't want to repeat what I'm just saying, but I just think that if you're going to make those cards, you should encourage them and let them stay at 3. Which is why Ketu, Phimena, I think should be freaking Hall of Fame, like, immune. Like, that you should never hit those cards, in my opinion. I've seen people suggest ban Flame, which is, you know, one of, like, probably the best trap card of the Dracotails, right? Is the Dracotail Flame, and of course, we all know how we feel about Dracotail Flame, right? Anyway, D-Barrier to 1. Can someone explain, like, I'm 5? Why are they limiting it instead of banning it? Like, they want you to still play it? Can someone just explain? Like, I'm a stupid person. I need assistance. Please, can someone explain? So you can't trap trick it? Really? They want you to buy Thrust? 1 is fine. Typo? Has there ever been a mistake in the ban list? Like, do you think Konami have ever hit post and then just, like, had to immediately resend it? I don't think so. The funniest thing I can think of is, I'm not going to name names, I guess, in case it, you know, it means anything, but a very prominent Farfa Discord member created a really convincing website like a really convincing fake website, and I think it was like Yug with like an L instead of an I, yugioh-card.com/forbidden limited list, like something like that, and put a fake ban list there, and it genuinely rocked the market. And yeah, it was pretty elite in its troll. Anyway, okay, I don't understand why we're limiting these cards. Is it literally just to prevent you from drawing, hard drawing them? What I mean, I guess, kind of, but also just, can we just not? Like, can we just not? I don't know, man. Like, isn't this like 3 years too late? Wait, what? What? Has this been relevant? 4? What? Okay, guys, I'm here now. Yeah, sure, buddy. Wow, it's a big list. I think the biggest takeaway from this list, honestly, is out with the old and with the new. I think it's crazy that there's no cool tune hits. Like, 0. No limitations, no semi-limits. Like, they literally just are nerfing the old decks and making you play new stuff, which, I mean, I don't know what new stuff really there is to play. Like, that's the thing. I mean, I guess, like, the whole cool tune elf note, what is it called? Like, the Medius, like, cards, like, the storyline. Why is Archmage not doing well in OCG, by the way? My friend Kevin said that that deck is good, and he's really good at Magistus. Sorry, I made the wrong word. Archmage. Why is that deck not good? It sucks. Well, my friend Kevin is good at it. So what do you mean? Droll? Hey, well, they limited Droll, so you know, Archmage might be good now. You know. All right. Well, let's read some comments. Limiting floodgates instead of just banning them. That's diabolical. A lot of decks already play them as one-ofs to target with thrust. Common Konami L. Everyone wants them banned. So if Konami did that, then it would give them the appearance that players knew something before Konami did. Limiting them instead is definitely worse for the game, but allows Konami to give the appearance that they're making some kind of strategic adjustment. Nobody is thinking that Konami is doing a strategic adjustment. Rather, everyone thinks they're just dumb for not seeing what a blind man can point to. Slowly phasing out Maxi was perhaps a strategic judgment that was welcomed by everyone. This, on the other hand, is just stupid in an odd way. But we have to give Konami credit. Droll is a must ban also, but a limit is a good step towards it because it's not a searchable one-of. Of course nobody thinks that. And Konami does see what we're all seeing. That floodgates need to be banned. I'm saying that Konami is more concerned with its appearance and reputation. They refuse to ban these cards specifically because the player base has been so vocal about banning them. Other gaming companies want to be seen as transparent and responsive to players, but Konami is different. They won't ever allow themselves to be seen as wrong or acquiescing to players. So rather than make the change that players unanimously say is needed, Konami instead makes a different change that doesn't actually fix the problem. They care more about appearing as if they know best than about actually doing what's best for the game. Source, I made it up. I mean, it's all source, I made it up, right? This guy's source, I made it up. This guy's source, I made it up. I mean, Konami doesn't talk to play. What do you want me to say? Like, yeah, that's how Japanese companies work. They don't, like, communicate. That's not true, actually. Who's the GOAT that runs Final Fantasy? That guy's insane. To something. He's a GOAT. They communicate really well. But in general, Japanese companies are pretty bad at it. Yoshi, yeah, he's really cool. Brother, why OCG and Masno keep limiting floodgates instead of banning them? At least Village here was banned a year ago. Limit Kaiman and Expulsion ban in 26 doesn't make sense. More months with Maxi legal. Yay. Truth Nook. I like floodgates, just ban thrust. What is this backwards ads logic? The problem is thrust, not floodgates? You are ranked 5,000 for a reason. I don't typically play them. I just think there should be a balance of playstyles instead of 99% of the game being combo. Does this guy think if you don't play a combo deck, you're playing a stun deck? Does he... Okay, I'm done with this discussion. The geniuses at OCG at it again. Semi-limiting the most toxic floodgates in the game so they only ruin a lot of games instead of all of them. Aha, see? Now you're going to have fun in most of your games. Just not none of them. But why Tenpai always catching strays? I know it's unpopular, but I don't think it was even getting tops. It's because it does well in the best of one YCSJ despite being dog shit in the normal format, so they wanted to stop that. is not Lamau. Maybe this year it didn't. I haven't kept it up, but last year's final was literally a Tenpai mirror. Last year they did well. I don't know this year they're... I don't know this year they doing same. One Piece Fanatic, by the way. Droll is interesting. Considering almost every deck wants to add like 14 times, I don't know how I feel about this yet. I'm conflicted. The thing about Droll is it disproportionately hurts rogue decks. Many of the top decks can play around Droll or aren't really hurt by it. All rogue decks suffered basically from all hand traps, let alone Droll or Maxi. Yeah, dude, have you ever seen a rogue deck like stare down a Veiler? 2011 ass staple, and they're just like, oh, pass. What an awful list. I will quit Master Duo if the upcoming ban list is as bad as this. Droll to 1 is nice though. No, you won't. Dude, tell him. Yeah, literally like lying. Like, I'm gonna quit the game. No, you fucking won't. You're gonna cough up $5-10 every month for gems. You're gonna spend on the new best deck. You're gonna log in and do your daily. Shut the fuck up. Dude, who are you kidding? Liar. Where is the Max C ban? Right next to the grass looks greener, goes in rivalry skill drain bans for months, years, forever. On the limited list with other cards that have no business being legal. A warning before a ban is such a sad thing in the OCG. But anyway, Rhino to 2, can we also have Kit back? No, fuck tier. Why did we put K in a... Oh, because they don't want it to be asterisked. Awful ban list. No Roach, none of this matters. March Hare was the only Malice that didn't get hit across all formats until now. Very surprising. Yeah, Malice is actually completely fine. It's every other Cyberse monster in the game is the problem. Alright, that's your OCG ban list. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time for another OCG ban list reaction by a guy who doesn't play OCG.